Hey guys, this is the reading for the week of September 12th to 19th. Um, I don't know how your last week has went. I went on vacation, so to speak, but it was a kind of a lot of people I know are kind of going through a lot of stuff, and so even though I'm trying to relax, it's not working. In any case, I'm also not feeling well, so this reading may be a bit shorter. Um, I did the jumping cards. I had an unusual request. Archangel Michael asked me to do his deck alone, so I feel like he maybe feels like we're not taking him seriously enough, God seriously enough, I don't know, his point seriously enough. We'll see what happens. The beginning of the week is This is your life's purpose. It says, My prayer, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. I think the reason why this card has come up is because as much as everybody was looking forward to 2012 and thought it was going to be so wonderful and things are just going to be great, and there was a lot of unbounded optimism that things would go so much smoother. And unfortunately, no matter how hard we try to think that we are not in school, like the school of life, boy, it feels like we're in the school of life. And so some of us are fighting our destiny almost, it feels like, because it hasn't been easy. Things have not been so clear. You may have pursued things and maybe, yes, maybe you've had some momentum. You've had some maybe praise and accomplishments, and that's great. I can relate, but let's just say there's some people who are kind of questioning the secondary purpose, this new divine purpose that they're having for good reason. It's scary, it's different, it's harder somehow. People have to see them differently. It might challenge them in a new way. It just takes a new you almost. And so I think what I'm hearing him say is, yes, this is the new you. This is your life's purpose, as hard as it is to believe. Get over it, get committed, and stay with me, is what I keep hearing him say. And he keeps raising his sword and pointing to, if you can picture him like kind of in the air in your neighborhood, like large, like picture 6 feet to 12 feet. He's sort of like pointing to the sky and onward, like upward and onward, people. And the rest of us are kind of like, wow, like, it's just because we've done things. I know, I sense it. People have made efforts, they have done things, they have tried. But in the midst of that, life is always complicated. Other things have happened, and so it hasn't gone as smoothly as we'd hoped. That's all. And now we're at September 12th, and so we're all kind of like, okay. So that's the beginning of the week. The middle of the week is make a commitment, what I just said. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit myself and my life. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. And this commit thing is a big thing, so don't knock it. You need to commit to your family, to your purpose, to your person, to your career, to your goal, the book, whatever it is you need to do, your health, some achieved desired weight, possibly a goal with your children. I mean, this can apply in so many different ways. He is saying do not lack focus. There's a number of us who really are trying to be committed, and then we kind of fall to the wayside because we get discouraged, or we don't do the discipline every day. We don't meditate quite every day. We don't exercise quite as much every week. There's just something we're not following through on. Or even in your thoughts, he's saying, you're not being clear enough. You're not being crystal enough. He's showing me a crystal and it's a little cloudy. And he's saying, clear the crystal. And he's waving his hand. So he's asking us to do the same. He's asking you to put yourself back into faith and saying, wipe away the fear. He's asking you to say this every night. Wipe away my fear, God. Take me back to the childlike faith that I used to have, where I thought anything was possible, because it's all possible and it all happens. And it's the piece of you that connects to that energy that will make the miracles in your life. That's why he's saying to make the commitment. But you so need to do this. You so need to say, I intend to have a better life. I intend to think positive and loving. I intend to be better looking, to have wonderful surroundings, to have loving energy, to attract high and spiritual clients, to attract wonderful, sincere people. So it's easy. So my job is easy. That type of thing. You need to keep intending, even though it feels like you're just getting almost smacked in the face every 2 seconds, which is what it's felt like for me. But I'm just like, okay, I'm charging ahead. So he's saying, hold the faith. He's showing himself. We're walking in the dark hallway, right, of our life, and he's at the end, and there's this huge there's a huge doorway of light, and he's there, and he's shining, and he's smiling. And so his point is, there's a definite light at the end of the tunnel, and let's make it there. And then the last one, and this has been another theme of the week, theme of the month, the year, whatever. Honor and trust your feelings. So you may have been fighting yourself because you have no evidence of your feelings. You have no evidence of your intuition. Well, guess what? You need to believe yourself anyway. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, protecting as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Boy, this so applies. I'll give you a perfect example. Let's just say I had gotten a number of complicated situations in the last week. Really, I did cry yesterday. It didn't matter. And then today I was trying to get myself into a good mood, get back into work and the whole thing. And literally the deck that arrives, because I gave my deck to somebody and she never gave it back, was trust your vibes. I mean, what a sign. It was trust your vibes. And I opened the deck and I thought, wow, okay. Because God knows I wasn't. Because I was like, I have no evidence. I have no evidence. So there's, So sometimes they really throw it in your face. And my point is, this also feels like at the end of the week, we're going to get the evidence. You've been waiting for a piece. You wanted some real piece of evidence that you were really that good at the job, or this person really is interested in you, or the neighbor really has forgiven you, or whatever, or your child really is listening. You get that little inkling in about 7 days. And he just said 7 to 11. Okay, so 7 to 11. Give him a little bit. Now I see why he asked me to do just his deck. So see what happens between today's the September 12th. 11 days from now is how fitting. 11 days from now is September 23rd. It's the beginning of the Libra energy. And Libra energy, as we all know, is the love energy, the balance energy, and the partnership energy. They are so clever, I'm telling you. Okay, all right. So my point is, hang tough, people. I am right there with you. And we'll see if I can even make it to this desk next week. So stay tuned. Same bat channel, same bat time. Okay, bye guys. Oh, one more thing. We have to do a closing prayer. So dear God and angels, thank you for your love and protection and guidance up until this point. We feel like it's a crucial time at this point. We are all dedicating ourselves to vote. We are all asking for love and compassion from all the politicians. We are all intending that the economy improves. We are intending to get the jobs and the careers of our dreams and to do well. We are intending to have everyone get along and to be in harmony. We are intending for everyone to find their soulmates. We are intending for all the children to behave and to find good role models and to reach out and really become the best that they can become, so that Earth becomes this wonderful place. Because we have such powerfully gifted young children who are being born and are now in school and in college and now in grad school. And now we're in a really special time because some of the older indigos and older crystals are now in places of power and are helping to set that into motion. So thank you for this carefully laid out design. And thank you for all the things you've given us and for the internet access so I can reach all these people so that everybody can feel the love and the miracles and the joy and the prosperity, and we can change the world. We will see you next week.